Hi guys, all CA final and CA inter students, especially regarding the subject audit. One of the biggest question that every student has in mind is how many past exam questions, how many MTPs, how many RTPs that we should refer. And I know very well, everybody you ask this question, anybody you ask this question, no two persons will give the same answer. But I will put a full stop to that confusion with this video with a logical backing. Now, like whether you're a final or inter, planning for Jan exams or May exams or even later on, like how many you need to study. You know what I will tell? You should only study from May 2024 onwards. From May 2024 till recent September 2025, this is September 2025, till the recent September 2025 attempt, from May 24 to September 2025, whatever resources are available with respect to audit. By the way, in this video I'm fully focusing on audit. I'm not talking about FR, I'm not talking about accounting, I'm not talking about direct tax or indirect tax. No, I'm only talking about audit, or even for that matter you can use this principle for law, even for strategic management also. For theory papers, precisely speaking, theory papers, you should only focus on May 24 attempt to September 25. For example, in CA Inter, there are 5 attempts that happened. May 24, September 24, Jan 25, May 25, September 25. These 5 suggested answers you must visit. And for all these 5 attempts, 10 MTPs already came. For all these 5 attempts, RTPs came, where it is already 20. Further, for Jan attempt, you are going to get 2 more MTPs and 1 more RTP. Put together 23 papers you are going to solve. It's not a small thing. It's not a small thing. And I have every logic, I have every reason to say that you should ignore May 2018 to May 2018 to November 2023. These papers, these question papers, these MTPs, these RTPs, don't even dare to touch. I will tell you clearly the logic. Now, coming to the CA final students, you have 4 attempts happened. May 24, November 24, and May 25, September 25. Okay, 4 past exam papers, corresponding 8 MTPs, corresponding 4 RTPs, total is 16 resources, and upcoming January 3 resources, 2 MTPs and 1 RTP. These 19 resources are enough. CA final. Don't even touch beyond this. This itself is so challenging. This 19 resources covering itself is not an easy task. Cover this first. And CA students, inter students, these 23 resources covering itself is very challenging. First cover this. Then think about 2018 to 2023. But what I will personally tell you, this attempts, with respect to audit, don't even touch, because the audit syllabus that is there in old scheme 2018 to 2023, that is called as old scheme from current syllabus point of view. That syllabus is quite different from what you are studying right now. Once upon a time, until November 2023, the ICA study material CA Inter audit, along with that, they have something called pronouncement book. Okay, and in exam, what not only from the study material, from pronouncement book also they will be testing. So how much is there in the syllabus? Literally entire auditing standard, including explanatory material. Very simple. Whatever points are there in the pronouncement book, that entirely is there in the syllabus. So between 2018 to 2023, CA Inter or even CA Final, entire pronouncement related content is there in the syllabus. But for both CA Inter and CA Final, for both of them, now that vagueness is not there. Earlier, students, they don't know. Study material they'll study. When they go and see the exam, 3 to 4 questions will be there which are not there in the study material but are there in the pronouncement. Where ICA indirectly gave a message that pronouncement also you should study. They indirectly gave that message. Even for CA final also they gave that message. And one more thing, the syllabus is not clear that time. What exact standards are there in the syllabus, what exact standards are not there in the syllabus, that clarity is also missing until 2023. Thank God the ICA has revised the syllabus in 2024 attempt onwards. They revised the syllabus, new scheme they brought where they removed that ambiguity. Now exactly we know what standards are there in the CA Inter, and we also know how much in-depth standard can be questioned, and they have not even released pronouncement books now. They don't even ask you to refer a pronouncement book now, which is actually a very big change. So earlier, where the syllabus is vague, The materials are vague between these attempts for CA Inter, CA Final, both I'm talking about. So don't even touch these resources, because that time the syllabus is very vague. It's not clear. What is, how much extent a standard has to be understood, that is not clear. Institute used to test questions randomly from some pronouncement, some from some standard, from some explanatory material. But now the difficulty is removed. So that is the reason these papers were not representative. They are not representative. Whatever current standard, moreover, the standard of testing is improved. Now the papers are coming very beautiful, very high standard. Okay, now earlier at these attempts, no, of course 2022-23 attempts, no, 2022-23, the papers were very good again, but they are again not representative for the current standard, for the current syllabus which they are testing. And what about 2017 before, sir? What about 2018 before? 2009 to 2017, what about this syllabus? That is even more worst. That time materials are even more vague. I say materials are very vague that time. They're not clear. What is there in the syllabus, what is not there in the syllabus. We don't have any clarity that time. No, don't even touch. Suppose, no, you have a benefit of, you have some doubt on this. Like, sir, somewhere I don't want to leave this segment because the faculty where I studied, he's saying past 20 attempts. Because the faculty where I studied, he's saying past 15 attempts. I want to respect their strategy also. Fine, I will tell you one thing. These are most important resources, right? Do you agree that between these three, I hope you agree that these are most important? I hope you agree. Then first finish these 23 papers thoroughly. CA Final, first finish these 19 papers thoroughly, 100% commendable. Then if you still have time, if you still have energy, then go to this 2018 to 2023 segment. For audit subject, I'm telling you. For direct taxes also, what I will tell you, for direct tax, CA Inter, income tax or GST, I will tell you to refer only from this particular scheme, only new scheme, because right now in the new scheme, enough attempts happened, enough MTPs were there, enough RTPs were there, so you don't have to take old scheme references. This clarity I just wanted to give. Now I think I gave a concrete answer for how many past attempt MTPs, RTPs, past exam questions has to be referred. That's it. Okay, so share it to your friends where there is a confusion. I think it is sorted now. That's it. All the very best. Go ahead.